Yo, it's Wild 94.1, man. Bootleg Kev, live in studio. We've got Don Logan, Gunplay. He's in the building. Now, I know you were going by Don Logan, like, for a second.
Yeah, so it's always been Gunplay, Don Logan, right. First name, middle name, last name. You know what I mean? Just in case, you know, the higher ups are like, man, we can't use Gunplay, man. So Don Logan is
it's safe. It's for the white people.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you want to put it like that, you know what I'm saying. But you know, and the kids, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But you know, I've been branding that name for years. You know, and I'm just like in the streets. You know, somebody might see me, then they might not even call me Gunplay. Yo, Don Logan, what's up? And I'm like, all right, it's catching. Good, you know what I mean? And we're just gonna continue branding it, man.
Yeah, man, I've been a fan of yours for a long time.
Appreciate it.
I remember one of my favorite music videos of all time is the Take This video.
Yo, I shot that video.
That video's incredible.
I shot that video on the run, and I had a lot of time.
Now, when you say you were on the run, were you literally on the run?
Yeah.
Like from the authorities?
Yeah.
Yo, that video. I saw that video. I was like, yo, this. Not only was it like two of you, but there was the chick and then the car, and it was just like.
Yeah. We were just playing around with certain things, like how far can we take this, you know what I'm saying, and see what we can do. And we did another one when I was fighting myself on, I think it's shadow boxing or whatever on the Wu-Tang.
Yeah, I remember that.
We were just playing around with stuff, you know what I mean? And that house that I shot that shadow boxing thing that was the house I was actually hiding out at.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, in Atlanta. It was crazy.
Did you put the video out after you already...
I put those videos out when I was...
you didn't snitch on yourself, like putting it out on World Star, like while you're still on the run.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I saved that when I turned myself in and all that, and I was still in jail, and I was like, yo, all right, release this one on Monday, release this one the next Monday, release this one the next Monday.
I remember you had that flurry of visuals.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Just to keep going and to keep it moving, man, because I was confident in my God, I was confident in myself, I was confident in my lawyer that I was going to beat the case, even though it was a hands down, open and shut case. But, you know, I had hope, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so now, you know, obviously, I was pretty excited when it was announced that you had signed with Def Jam.
Yeah.
Because I was like, finally, like, it's going to be tight to get a Gunplay out.
Yeah.
Now are you free from all the legal BS that was holding you back?
I got a little probation for another little charge I caught, but it's about to be over in another month or two.
So you're gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A lot of people who don't know, you were I really messed with a very underrated album was the Carol City Cartel album.
Yeah, it was very underrated. It was just
that was kind of like when people kind of like didn't know if they wanted to fuck with Ross at the time because he was going through the 50 thing.
Exactly.
And they didn't know who was gonna come out on top.
Here they go. They throw us out there. Here,
right?
Feast.
Yeah, exactly.
Attack them.
Exactly.
And you know we didn't get the proper, I think, platform that we needed, really. You know what I mean? To really have a successful album, but it was a stepping stone. You know, we started a fan base with that. Sure. You know what I'm saying? And they followed us ever since. You know what I'm saying? So it was up to each individual artist to flourish in their own right. So Torch has been doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? He got New York on lock. Young Breed, you know, he put out a few singles in Miami, and just, you know, letting the fans just, you know, recognize who they are. You know, and that was the start.
Talk about your relationship with Ross. How'd you guys meet? How long you been rocking with dude? Because I feel like ever since I saw Ross popping, I saw Gunplay in the background.
Yeah. You know, I met Ross when I was 14, turning 15, or just turned 15, and you know, we was young, just, you know, trying to do something and just trying to, you know, get some money, and we had the dream, you know what I mean, and he's a little older than me, so I looked up to him as the big bro, you know what I mean, and I stayed loyal, stayed down, and just took, you know, notes of what he was doing, took his blueprint and you know, made it my own for success, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. How frustrating was it to see like MMG kind of take off? You know when he put out the first self-made album, and there was like Pill and Wale and Meek, of course. Yeah. There's history there, but like you were kind of being held back legally to kind of, you know, because you've been rolling with the team since day one. Was it a little frustrating at all to see that?
Yeah,
like a little bit. You know, I mean, you want to see a team win, but at the same time, you're like, damn, I want to be in the game.
You know, yeah, you know, coach put me in the game. You know what I mean? But I had my own personal issues, legal issues that was holding me back. You know, I'm I'm never the type. That's not me as you can see, I'm still here, and I never publicly, gave a rant and go on Twitter, social media. That's not my style.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it never really bothered me. It just bothered me that I'm holding myself back. So I had to fight my own demons in order to get off in the game. You know what I mean? And I conquered those. And I'm here doing my my promo for my album.
Yeah,
with an actual release date.
Gunplay album. When is it coming out?
July 31st. Living Legend. You know what I mean?
Living Legend, the Gunplay album, the new singles Fire with YG.
Appreciate it.
I'm from the West Coast, so that thing resonates with me for sure.
Yeah. What's happening though? So when you heard it, you start crip walking.
Yeah, I mean,
throwing up your signs.
I'm not the kind of guy to crip walk and not be a crip because you get beat up for that where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Have you spoken with YG since the incident where he got shot?
The second I heard the news, you know what I mean. I talked to his brother first, and he was like, "Oh, he good. You know what I mean? I was like, "Yeah, it happens all the time, man. You know what I mean?" So, but as long as it wasn't fatal,
right?
It was something he could bounce back from. Hopefully, it'll be something he could learn from. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the situation was, but I'm pretty sure anything that takes you that close to either losing your life or your freedom, you kind of learn something from it, and you move forward with a sharper mind, and everything else you're doing is going to be, you know what I mean, sharp, so you won't get there in that position.
So the album, Living Legend, who's on the album? What can we expect from the Gunplay?
You know we got the homie YG on the album.
Of course.
You know I got the big bro Ricky Rose on the album. I got my partners Torch and Young Breed Triple C's on the album. You know what I mean? And then I reached out to Stally. Got Stally on the album. Currency on the album.
Nice.
I got Mass Pike Miles on the album.
Very underrated artist, man.
Yeah, very underrated, man. I'm about the underdogs, man. You know what I mean?
Yo, speaking of, a little side note, that record you did for DJ EFN was fire.
Oh yeah, bet that for sure, man. You know what I mean? I'm for the underdogs. I'm for the where the light doesn't shine at, man. We here, man, because I was there. I'm there. You know what I mean? So, I made it out the light, and I still make sure that, I got partners, man, that they're real talented, man. They work hard. They just ain't get that position or that opportunity yet. And I would love to just, be instrumental in getting them to where they need to be, because they ready. You know what I mean? It's just politics and stuff like that. And, you know what I mean?
Well, the album's finally coming out.
Yeah, man, July 31st, man.
July 31st. Is it up can you pre-order it yet?
Pre-orders go out July 10th.
July 10th.
Exactly. Pre-orders go out July 10th.
And the single, is that on iTunes?
And the single's on iTunes right now, so you can go get it. What's Happening Though, featuring YG. Produced by DJ Mustard on that beat. Oh.
Very nice. I gotta ask you, was there ever a point in time what was like the breaking point where you decided, you know what, like I'm gonna leave this stuff in the rearview mirror and move forward? Did Ross ever pull you aside and like have a talk with you?
Yeah, plenty of times, but it goes in one ear out the other when you have your own thing in your mind. But the breaking point was when I was facing that life sentence. And I was just fighting for a bond hearing, because my charge was no bond, no nothing. So I sat for a couple months fighting for a bond hearing, and that was time for me. That was time out for me. You know what I mean? I sat there and I just, I said, man, what are we gonna do, Gunplay? And I said, you know what? First of all, Gunplay, we're gonna leave you here. Don Logan is coming out. He's gonna get bail, and he's gonna be the one to, you know what I mean, to take it to the top. So that really, when you that close to losing your freedom, and it's dark, and that's it. You're not gonna come home. Ain't no more rap music. Ain't no more girls. Ain't no more money. Ain't no more smoking. Ain't no nothing. No mama. No kids. No nothing. You know what I mean? It kind of does something to you. You know what I mean? If you really that type of person that really wants to move forward in life, man. And,
what about, was there ever someone who outside of the camp like kind of took a liking to you that maybe, that we might know, maybe like an artist or somebody who isn't necessarily MMG related, who was like, yo, man, you got a lot of talent. Just get this shit together.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes, man.
Busta.
Yeah, I just seen him in New York, man, and I've known Busta for a minute now, and he's seen my ups and downs. We sat there and chopped it up for plenty times, and then when I seen him in the club, man, he just, he hugged me so hard and dapped me so hard and was like, yo, like I want to give your testimony to the world because I know, you know what I'm saying, is we've been in the trenches for real, like where, you know what I mean, like some real deal stuff. And he like, man, like, yo, like I'm so proud of you, dog. Like I knew you could do it. You talented. Like I want to give your testimony to people. You know what I mean? Like, cause he knows what's up. You know what I mean? And yeah,
that's big, man. I always hear that about Busta. Like he's just
good
a real
dude, man, genuine dude, man. And you know what I mean? The vibes, you know, it just connects, man. You know what I mean?
July 31st, man.
July 31st.
I've been waiting for this album, like, man, Bible on the Dash, Heaven or Hell. You had so many just gems for the streets, man.
I just keep going, man, and you know what I mean? And we here now. It's Living Legend, 7/31, the very end of the cancer month. You know, shout out to the cancers, man.
Is this going to be iTunes, in stores, everything?
iTunes, in stores, in the bootleg.
In the bodegas.
In the bodegas, man. It's there, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. Well, yo, Gunplay, Don Logan, the album is dropping on July 31st. Go support it. I'm going to let you introduce your new single, bro.
Hey, this right here is Click Boom Gunplay, and this is my new single, What's Happening Dope, featuring YG, produced by DJ Mustard. Let's go. 7/31, baby.
Woo, let's get it.